welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well today. So if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie Jade. I post over here at least 3 times a week and I do have a vlogging channel too. So in today's video, I'm going to be testing a full face of drugstore makeup that I've never tried before. I've had this video in the works for months, and I mean months now. I just keep picking up little bits from Superdrug, from Boots, online, and then putting it in a drawer for a video like this, and I just haven't got around to it. So I'm actually so excited to be finally trying these products out. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, leave me a lovely little comment in that comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content just like this, and let's get started with today's video. So I've just zoomed you in and we are now ready to get started. So I have so many things to show you today. So I'm going to start off with the primer. And this is a primer by Beauty Bay, and it's their own brand, and it's the Matte Blur Primer. It has the most gorgeous packaging and I'm really excited to try it out. It's like a stick. I've never tried a primer on a stick before. So this is what it looks like when I wind it up. So I'm really excited to give it a go. So I think you just basically like rub this around your face. I don't know, I've never tried one like this, but I thought it looked different. I've never tried a Beauty Bay primer, but everything by Beauty Bay that I've tried, I have absolutely loved. This was also in the sale. Currently they've got insane sales on for Black Friday. I think I got this for like £2, but I'll put all the price on the screen for you anyway. But I'm gonna give this a go. Okay, that feels quite soft. I'm not really sure what I think of it, if I'm honest. I feel like it's alright, but I feel like it's not really, well, you can't really blend it in. Like once you apply it, like if I apply it onto my face, there's not really anything to blend in. It just kind of like sinks into my skin straight away. So if you do it, you've kind of got to apply it like absolutely everywhere. Okay. It's definitely different. Oh, it does make my skin feel quite nice. It's just not the easiest thing, like I said, to be able to blend in. Like, it's a little bit of messing around to get this one to apply compared to like a normal primer, but I do quite like the concept of it, and it is making my skin feel really nice. Yeah, for the price, I think it was really good. Obviously they're cruelty free. I think this one's vegan, is it? Yeah, this is vegan as well. So for the price, yeah, I think it's great. I quite like the product. I like the way that it's left my skin feeling. I do really like that. It feels kind of silky, really smooth, really soft. The practicality of it, I'm not too sure. I feel like it is a little bit of messing around, but I do like that. I will use that again and see what I think of it. So next we've got a foundation, and I actually thought this was quite new, but I looked online and it's at least a year old, so it's not that new. I've just never seen it before. So this is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. So it's basically a foundation. I got this in the shade 00 Fair Light. I paid £12.99 for this, which I didn't think was too bad in the aspect of you can pay like £40 for a foundation. And I got it in a 3 for 2 as well, so that saved a little bit of money. You get 20ml of product in here, and I'm just going to try to get into this. The thing that really drew me to this is just the applicator. Like, it's like a giant fluffy dofer, and I really want to give it a go and see how well it actually applies the product and just what it's all about, because it looks really cool. I have used the Maybelline concealer with this applicator on, so it's just like this, and I really like the applicator. I think it applies really nicely, and I do love the product, so I thought I might like the foundation too. That was really hard to get into, but I've just got into it, and it's got this little cap, so just taking that off, and I think we need to give it a twist. Until I start to see the product coming out. Oh, I can see it coming out the top a little bit there. Really like these. And I'm really excited to see how well it works. Okay, it's coming through a bit now. A couple more twists. Okay, you can really see that starting to come through now. So I'm going to start to apply this. Didn't have any testers, so I just had to give it a guess at what colour I'd use. You can see how there it's starting to like push the product down. So I think that's kind of good because it really just gets all of the product out. You know what? That's a really good shade. That's actually like the perfect shade for my skin. Okay, I like this. I like the way that it's applying as well. So I'm just kind of like applying this all over my face, but I actually feel like this stuff feels really smooth and really kind of silky. Okay, I'm just going to get a little bit more on the applicator. To be fair, I do like the applicator, but it's not as good coverage as I'd normally go for in a product. It does feel really nice though. I'm just making sure I've got all that off the applicator. Okay, I'm going to go at blending it in now. And I'm just going to use a brush to blend in, because that's what I would normally use when I'm applying my foundation. I'm just taking this brush. It's a buffing brush from Real Techniques, and it's a 204. I use this for my foundation every day at the moment. So it's blending quite nicely. It might be a little bit light for my skin tone, if anything, but I can warm it up with a bit of bronzer or contour. I don't mind it, but if I'm completely honest, it's just too lightweight for me. Like, it's not full coverage enough for me. It doesn't really feel like I've got a lot on my skin, and it does feel like I use quite a lot of product as well. Okay, just blend it in a bit more and see how we feel about it, but I don't think this is the kind of one that I'd go out and buy again, if I'm honest. Like, especially for £12. Like, it's not like it was just a few pounds, like it was £12. And my IRL by Revolution one that I use, it's really, really nice. That's really thick coverage and really good for that, and that's even cheaper than this one. Like, it's okay. I feel like it's made my face a little bit more glowy, a little bit brighter, but like all my freckles, imperfections, like it's not kind of covered those at all, which most of my foundations do. So yeah, it's not as full coverage as I would like it, but some people will absolutely love this foundation. But for me, I feel like it's more of a summer foundation for me than a wintry one. Looking in a mirror, it does sit really nicely on my skin. It gives me a really nice, like, natural glow where I normally like apply my highlight and things like that. So it's quite nice. It's just not, I don't feel like it's for me. A lot of people will absolutely love this foundation, but for me, it's not really the one. And if we look at how much foundation I put on and how many times I actually had to turn it to get the foundation out, it has used this much product already out of the whole bottle. So for me, I probably personally wouldn't buy this again, but it was quite a nice foundation. It does what it says on the packet. It's a 4-in-1 glow. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of the coverage, to be honest. Next, we've got concealer. And I've wanted to try this product for so long now. This is the Rimmel Kind and Free Concealer. I've tried the mascara and the foundation from this collection, and I love both of them, and I still use both of them now. I know that they're bringing out a blush for the collection as well, which I need to try when it comes out. But I've never tried the concealer, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go, and I wanted to try it out, so I picked it up. I really am struggling to get into the packaging today. I've got my nails, and I cannot get into anything at all with these on. So I got this in the shade Fair, which was 010, which looked quite right for mine. I tried to compare it with the e.l.f. one that I use. I'm just going to apply some. To be fair, the doe is a lot smaller than I'd normally go for, but it's all about the product. That does look like a good colour, and the coverage looks really nice so far. Apply a little bit there, and I'm going to apply some more than I usually apply because of the foundation being quite thin. But I do like the way that the foundation's made my skin look. It looks quite healthy, and it's more of a natural kind of coverage. And I'm just using a brush to start to blend this out. And then down the centre of my nose. Whoa, I really like this. Let's get a mirror so I can see what I'm doing. But I actually really like this. I think this is really, really nice. Yeah. Coverage on it is quite good. I love the colour. I think the colour is absolutely perfect. Just do top of my head there. And I'm just going to do under my eyes. That's like the most important part for me, is how it performs under my eyes. I think that's actually brightened my under eye quite well, to be fair. I think that's done quite a good job. I am very, very, very fussy when it comes to concealers. Like, I am the pickiest person when it comes to concealer. But that, I quite like it. I'm going to go with a beauty blender, but I actually really like that. I think that's really, really nice. Like, I've got very, very puffy eyes, so there's nothing that concealer can really do for that. But actually brightening the dark circles, I like it. I think that's done a good job. That's really nice. Now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. So using the MUA Bronzed Matte Bronzing Powder. So I've got this in the shade 110, which is Solar. And I'm just going to open this up. I've never tried a bronzer by MUA before. Love the little pat on it, that's really pretty. I'm just going to take my Real Techniques 002 brush and tap into this. I don't know how pigmented it is, but it looks quite nice. It looks like a really nice warm colour. I'm just going to start... Ooh, okay. I really like that. That is definitely a good shade for me. Yeah, I really like that. This reminds me of the one that I use on a daily, which is the Revolution Mega Bronze. I literally use that every single day, and no matter how many new bronzers I get or contours I get, I always end up going back to that one because it's just my absolute favourite. But this, I feel like, is a potential dupe for that. Like with dupes, usually it'd be like a Drugstore for a high end. And I know that Revolution isn't a high-end brand, but this is still a cheaper version. I still love my Revolution one, but this, I really like this. It does really remind me of that, and it is really, really nice. Warm in my face, it's the right tone. Got really, really good pigmentation, but it's blending out like a dream. Okay, this looks amazing. This is why I love doing these videos. I feel like I find so many good makeup products, and I feel like I learn a lot as well. I feel like every time I do a video like this, I feel like I learn a lot about what I like, what I don't like, things like that. But yeah, that, I absolutely love it. I'm going to do a little bit more up here to just warm and shape my forehead before I move on, because the next product is one that I've been the most excited about for this video. It's one by REM, so I'm really excited to try it. Yeah, that, I really, really like that. I am a really big fan. I feel like it's warmed my face perfectly. A beautiful shade, beautiful pigmentation. Really, really blendable. Really, really like it. So next we're moving on to the REM Blush Stick. I wanted this when it first came out, but I just couldn't afford it. But then recently I went to Manchester, which I actually vlogged on my TikTok. And I went to Selfridges and I saw the REM beauty stand for the first time, and I just fell in love. So I had to pick this up. This one is the blush stick in the shade Chorus Girl. I'm just gonna open this up. It looked stunning in the shop. I swatched it like 3 times and I just was completely obsessed. So this is what it looks like. Really gorgeous. I love this shade. I love the packaging as well. I think the packaging is just absolutely stunning. Absolutely obsessed. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna do a little swatch on my hand. Look at that. Looks so pretty. I'm so excited. I don't really use blush sticks. Like, I know it's kind of like a cream blush, but I've never really used blush on a stick. So I'm quite excited to see what that's all about. At the moment, for my daily routine, I've been using the She Glam liquid blushes in the shade Hush Hush or Love Cake. Those I've been loving so much. So I'm just going to start to apply this, and I'm just going to... Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. That glides on. I mean glides on. And let's on this side. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm actually like obsessed. I'm going to start to blend it in. I'm just using this brush by Real Techniques. It's the 206 contour brush, but I love to use it for blending my blush in. Oh, wow. I absolutely love that. So this one was obviously a little bit more pricey, and I won't really call it drugstore as much because it's probably a little bit more on the high end. But I bought this recently and I just had to include it in this video because I've been so excited to try it out. And look at it, look at that. Wow, I love that. I love that so much. Ariana's products are a little bit pricier, but I feel like she could easily charge Kylie prices and people would still buy them. So yeah, I'm very, very impressed with that. I love it. So now that I've done that, I actually love that blush. I haven't applied too much because I wanted it to be more of a subtle look. But that blush is so buildable that if you wanted it to be like brighter or more pigmented, you could just keep adding more and not blend it out as much. So I do love that. Now it's time for highlight. I bought this highlight before I went on holiday. So I bought this highlight in like June, I think, and I've still not tried it. So I'm so excited to give it a go. So this is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls. And I'm really excited to give it a go. I've never tried one of e.l.f.'s highlights before. I've tried a lot of their products. Their primers, foundation, love their concealer, eyeshadow, but I've never tried a highlight from them. I think I did swatch it when I was in the shop and I fell in love with it. So I'm really excited to give it a go. I cannot get into this, so we're just going to rip it open. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Nice little compact there. And I just want to put it on my face. So I'm going to use this brush by P. Louise to apply it. This is the 721 brush. Really like this. I've been using it for my highlight quite a lot recently. And I'm just going to get a little bit of this onto my brush. I don't know how pigmented it is, so I'm not going to get too much on. And then I'm going to start to apply. Ooh, that's quite nice. Okay, let's get a little bit more and then start to go up a little bit higher with it. Do you know what, that shade is absolutely perfect. And I quite like that. I'm just going to see how well it actually blends out. That is really nice. I really, really like that. Yeah, I'd probably definitely buy that again. I feel like it was like £4 or £5, like it wasn't pricey at all. But it's really nice. It's really compact as well, so it's the kind of one that you could just take with you if you're going out or you're going on holiday or wherever you're going. You can take this with you. Yeah, I really, really like that. I think that's a beautiful shade and it blends out really, really nicely as well. So I've just applied a little bit of powder under my eyes. I don't have a new one, so I've just used the She Glam Insta Ready one and just put a little bit underneath my eyes just to help stop it creasing and keep it all in place. This is how it's looking, and I'm actually genuinely a really big fan of this look so far. What I'm going to go in with now, I'm going to use the eye primer I bought. I don't really go for many new eye primers, so I'm really excited to see what this is like. This is another e.l.f. product. This is what it looks like. And it's the Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer. Usually I use the P. Louise base, but then in the last couple of months I've discovered the Beauty Bay eye base and I use that every single day now. But I've just finished it. I've been saying this for a long time that I've just finished it and I keep managing to scrape more out of the bottle. But now it is definitely gone. So I thought, you know what, let's try a brand new one I've never tried before. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this. This is what it looks like when it's out of its packaging. I'm just going to open this. I don't know what it's going to be like. Oh! It's just like the Beauty Bay one. The doe foot is just like the Beauty Bay one. I'm actually really happy about that. I like a good doe foot. It's a lot easier to just apply. I'm just going to apply some of this around my lid, some at the bottom. Okay, you don't get lots on the doe foot, so you do have to go in for another little dip. So you have a little double dip. But I like that. I think that looks really nice. It's a really nice colour, and it looks quite full coverage. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit more. It's got quite a pinky undertone. Okay, now I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to use the same brush that I used for my concealer and then I'm going to pat it over with a beauty blender and see how it looks. Oh, that's blending out really well. Yeah, I love the shade. Just have a bit of a pinky undertone, which isn't something I would normally go for, but I do like it so far. It's really nice. So this is now how it's looking. I've blended that in and patted it down with the beauty blender. And I'm going to try something a little bit different on my eyes today. I've never used one of these before. But this is the W7 Flash Matte Eyeshadow Sticks. This is a duo one. This side is like a pretty kind of like glittery colour. And this side is a really nice nude. And I want to use this one and see how it goes. So I'm just going to open this up. And it's got like this weird kind of like doe foot on it. I'm just really excited to try it out. So I'm just going to apply some onto my eye. That's a really nice colour actually. I really like that. It's kind of like a bit of a nude with a bit of like a hint of purple in there. So I'm making sure I've just got some on each eye. I'm just applying that here. Don't really use liquid eyeshadows. I'm more into powders. I've got I think one by Revolution and one by REM and that's about it, but they're like glittery like eyeshadow toppers anyway. I'm going to try to use this brush to blend it out. Do you know what? That's actually blending out quite nicely. Oh, I like that. I'm just going to go over with that there. But yeah, I don't really use these kind of eyeshadows. But I really like that. I think that's quite nice. I'm just going to sit and blend this for a few minutes until I'm happy with it. I'll probably either fast forward or then cut to the next clip because this video is already really, really long and I'm going to have to try and make it a little bit shorter if I can. I'm going to get a little bit more product out because I really, really like that. I wasn't sure what I was going to think of it, so I didn't want to go over the top. But I really like it. It's a really like nice, natural, but with like a hint of like a purpley kind of like colour. And then I'm just going to do some like in the corner. Okay, and I'm going to blend that out. Really, really like this. I've seen so many different brands that have got like shadow sticks like that, and it's like trying to work out which one's a dupe and which ones like are originals and things like that, but I really like them. I did see like a really high-end one with one like that, and I thought, oh my god, these are definitely a dupe of that, but I can't remember who it was by. So I've just blended that out, and this is how it's looking, and honestly, I'm really, really surprised by that eyeshadow stick. I actually really liked it. Like I said, I've not really used liquid eyeshadows before much, but I'm really, really impressed by that. So now I've got a mascara to try. This is the Rimmel Extra Super Lash Building Mascara. I've tried one of these a few years ago, very, very similar. I think it was like a Rita Ora version. This one is what it looks like, and I'm really excited to try it out. I actually got this free for spending however much in Boots. It came with it. This is just what the one looks like. It looks quite nice. I'm going to give it a go. I'm just going to get my mirror so I can actually see what I'm doing. Just have to apply that. Oh, that's quite nice. Do you know what? I didn't think I'd like this that much. I thought it was just kind of like your average mascara, nothing special. But look at that, just a couple of swipes. Look at the difference it's made to my lashes. I really like that. I'm going to keep going. See how it does on my lower lash line. Do you know what? This is really good. I'm going to do my other eye now. And it's actually got a really easy application as well. It's applying really, really nicely. Helping to separate my lashes out. And I feel like it's helping to like curl them as well. It's really giving them some length. I like that. I think it's actually made a really nice impact to my lashes. This is how it's looking. I do like that mascara. I always feel like these lashes always look better than these ones. I don't know why. But yeah, now we're on to the last item, which is a brand new lip kit. So recently I was very, very kindly gifted the brand new collection by SheGlam, which is the Willy Wonka collection. And in that collection, they have 3 lip kits. So I've just done a video recently. I don't know if it'll be up for you guys yet. No, it will be up for you guys. So I've done a video testing out some of the items in the collection, but I only tested one of the lip kits and I actually really liked it. So I thought I'd test another one today. So this one is in the shade Brownie Bite. This is what it looks like. So you get a liner and a lip gloss. So I'm going to go with the liner first. Firstly, look at how beautiful the packaging is. Really, really nice. I'm just going to line my lips with this. This one I feel like is definitely darker than the other one. It's very, very dark. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. I'm not usually a big lip fan. Like, I do love a good lip product, but I'm very fussy when it comes to what lip products I do and don't use and do and don't like. But this I really like. Okay. So I'm just lining. It looks lighter on the lip than it does in the sticks. That's quite nice. This is how it's looking. The pen smells like chocolate and it smells so good. Now I'm going to use the gloss. And fun fact, I've never actually used a lip gloss ever before trying the SheGlam ones. But I really like it, I do. More of a matte kind of girl usually with lip products. I love Kylie's matte lip kits, they're really nice. But I'm just going to apply this. It smells so good. Smells insane, looks really nice, and I just love the colours of these lip kits as well. I feel like they are the perfect colours compared to like some of the other lip kits brands I've done are just too crazy, like too much for me. I prefer like a nude lip. So that is it. That is the full look. What do you guys think? Personally, I really enjoyed most of the products here. 2 of my favourites had to be these 2, which is the REM Blush Stick and the MUA Bronzer. They both really surprised me and I love them both so much. But yeah, overall, I'm really impressed. What do you guys think? So that is going to be it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please do give me a thumbs up and leave me a lovely little comment to read later on, as well as subscribing to my channel because it really does help me out. But that is it for me for today, and I really hope to see you all very, very soon. Bye!